for his team. Now, that's not something that's easy to do, and especially not consistently. So that's why, in the end, I feel that now when it's the deciding match, that VP is going to take control of it and win.
We'll have to find out. We've got JChem popping heads, and then Fox closing the door. He's closing the door again, and again. And then finally, the T's will find a way to open the door successfully and get themselves into the bomb site. The bomb will go down, so Virtus.Pro, despite things looking grim initially, even if they lose a round, the bomb is at the very least down. And that can be a great situation, even if you're not losing a round, because it gives you a lot of options. And the players are quite weak. Ooh, we get the boost. The boost.
Nice. Kishima with headshots.
That smoke.
There's no kit though, and time is ticking pretty quickly. So this has to be the hero defuse of the week. And Neo is still through the smoke, gets taken down, put out of his misery perhaps. And AZ will finally get there. He's there, Dan. He got there.
The thing is though,
he wanted to get there and he got there.
Again, with the bomb down.
He's there, Dan.
It works. It can work out really well for a team that has some core set pieces. Again, like if you feel like you really need to keep a FaZe off that AWP on Fox, it can be very worth the investment right here if you've got that drill to use it. But equally so, you only have to wait one round to then get into the AKs, and that's also very good if you have obviously a high percentage round for your AKs. And there's also a really good place to play the AKs versus the inferior weapons the CTs are going to have into that third round. So there's lots of arguments going, both ways, to be honest. The bottom line is that you get the pressure really fast if you get that bomb down. That's what's going to happen. This round is just a formality. You can see that FaZe are using the ranges very effectively. But again, in the next rounds, when the AKs are out for Virtus.Pro, they're going to do the same thing, but with those AKs. I would love to see a mid-take for this round. But this round is pretty much it.
It is indeed over then. Back to you.
So the AKs come in. Again, there's lots of interesting options. The AKs can provide quite a strong dueling situation and trading situation when you have these open spaces. Middle is key amongst those. And if you take middle, you get options towards A and towards B. You can see that FaZe have to evacuate immediately from the middle position. Although that said, Jacob's able to peek out, some good grenades coming in from his teammates to support, so he can get that frag. But you can see that Virtus.Pro can just barrel up highway if they want. They can barrel into any bomb site from that position, and it's worked out fantastically well. Whoa. Rain, okay, you're talking about understanding spray patterns. Rain looks to have some knowledge there on that MP9.
And the bomb is hiding in smoke at the moment. Taz, the clock is against him. The AK's picked up. Does he hear the MP9 get dropped though? He must do, surely. Facing the site, Rain's going to pop the flash. This is extremely unusual positioning. Is it going to pay off for Fox though? You can see Snacks is just creeping around the corner. And it seems they're waiting for the plant, but it seems Virtus.Pro also have no idea if this entire bomb site is clear or not. So now the bomb's finally going to go down. Planted for Snacks, basically. Fox is going to start creeping. He's going to start charging. He'll get taken down for free, leaving Rain alone versus 2. And he doesn't know how unusual this plant is just yet. Going for the flank, he's got time for the moment. If he gets his first frag, then he can try and speed up towards the site himself. Doesn't get the duel with Snacks, though. I think he was a bit late in recognizing his position there. So Virtus.Pro get their first round on the board, and that's going to put FaZe already in an awkward financial situation. They're going to go straight for it, though. Rain dropping the AWP for Fox. 2 fan masses coming out for the CT side. Kishima may be rolling with the 5-7 special. We'll see, and again, we spoke about at the beginning of this match, the lineup, the makeup of the FaZe team and where these people like to play and so on. So, I mean, previously we've seen Kishima having many highlights in the checkers area. We'll see if he's playing his usual spot that he played for Envy, or if he will be somewhere else entirely. Because if people play one spot on a map for like their entire careers, and having to learn another one takes a lot of time to learn the nuances, what players like to do, what you like to do, etc. So we will see what the players. For the time being, Neo has been tagged down to 3 HP by the AWP. Jacob going for the FAMA spray, not getting the work done, but now we've got 2 heavily tagged players for Virtus.Pro, which may make things a little bit awkward. No nades left, save for 1 flashbang on Kiyashima, though, which is a plus. He has not managed to retrieve the gun lost by Jacob over towards the sandbags. Virtus.Pro have chosen to delay their mid-take, it seems. And here it starts to come in. You can see Barley looking towards A. AZ is in the boost position, which is a bit of a blind spot for the T's to deal with. Perhaps trying to cause a bit of a rotation. They've got 40 seconds left to get some work in there. Kishima causing some damage, but he's going to get headshot by Neo. Again, Neo is at 3 HP. Fox stopping the B-split attempt from happening, but he will get traded, which means it will succeed after all. So 4 versus 2, Barley just creeping, keeping the rotation from happening over towards A. And now Pasha is set up with the AWP. And he may have some people to shoot very soon. There it is, Rain goes down. So AZ is in quite a tight spot at the moment. Taz with a great position taken down as well. So nicely done by Virtus.Pro, despite having 2 players heavily tagged very early on in that round.
It's weird because it seemed like Fox really didn't expect some of the players to be as close as they were in B storage, because his position was... It almost felt like more players are going to be towards A there, because he's very exposed off that single shot that he made. And of course, they had the bomb site, and he was a key player there to try to hold the delay or get a couple kills. He could only get 1 realistically, which is what he did. But now it's down to the eco again. So VirtusPro break FaZe, and they have to prove to us. They must prove to us that they can play anti-eco on this map as they did on Cobblestone so well, and not very not well on Mirage. So first frag's down, but Neo almost died as well. He's on 2 HP. Snax is really low too. And these players have no Kevlar. They've got nothing.
That's a nice angle, actually, to get the short smoke in from. Wasn't familiar with that one. The short smoke is also always really strong because if you have like it's an eco for now, but if let's say you have an AWPer playing quads, then not only can he not reliably shoot people through highway or short, if you will, but also it's a distinct lack of information for the CTs. You can creep up to short and then go for a super fast A split with them knowing little about it, which means I have to gamble. So I like that, and I really hope that we see it more often, because it's very rare you see the short smoke come in, actually.
Yeah, it's an extension of the mid-take, or one of the kind of forms of decision-making you get from a mid-take. It's like the next step, and you can throw it as you're taking middle as well, and clearing out the CTs, forcing them behind the smoke. But yeah, there's a lot of teams that don't really have those natural extensions to their mid-takes. So yeah, it's one of the smokes you could just do every time too. It's such a powerful one. But anyway, 3-2, and Snax is on that AWP. It's been great to see the impact that he's had on the ult. Especially as Snax, is definitely known as more of the clutcher, very good at lurking and making his allowing his team to get opportunities where they otherwise would not be able to find them. So to see him now, as the all players, he's been doing it for quite some time. It's quite fun. So he's looking for the pick here, and is he going to find it? The timing there was, obviously dropping off because of the smoke dissipating, but still, the timing there
crazy.
It's unfortunate for Snax anyway. Fortunate for FaZe.
Well, how much fortune will FaZe have? Because it seems that Virtus.Pro are looking to breach very shortly indeed. Rain gets a nice spot and is going to tag Pad down, takes down Snax as well, looking to cause yet more problems for the team. That is a very cheeky spray by Pad, considering he's only got 12 HP. And there we go, he's going to get punished straight back for it as announcing his position, leaving 2 Virtus.Pro players. But look at Pasha, he's made his way all the way through and can have CT held down. Little does he know, though, that there is a CT in the B-toxic area, actually, and that's Kishima. You'll hear and take the bomb down. Surely, no, he's not going to do it. That was a massive situation for Virtus.Pro, and somehow they survived. That is unbelievable. And look at the spot this left them in. AZ needs to cross Pasha's position with only 15 HP. Nice play, gets a dink, but it's not going to be enough. Now Jacob trying to creep through. Pasha is on the wrong side of the smoke, so Jacob's got himself a 1 versus 1, but he needs to move quickly before Pasha goes to upper. Jumps, gets the frag, very nice. Where is the bomb though? Doesn't really have an angle for it, but Pasha has to gamble.
That's a great plan for Pasha, isn't it? What a tense situation right now. The time is slowly ticking away. And this Jacob desperately needs this opponent in Pasha to peak him. And Pasha's playing it perfectly so far. Look at Pasha just... Oh, that's beautiful. But that's such a great plan as well. And there's a lot of people that would have just planted at the back of the bomb site, you know, or fairly open. But that plant specifically allows Pasha to play it safe from higher and all the ECTs as well. So... I don't remember the last time I saw that plant. That's a very rare plant.
I have never seen that plant.
Because again, it's so situational, and that was the perfect situation.
Yeah, very, very nice play. And it's kind of weird, like if he knew that Pasha was tagged, then he probably holds the defuse there because of the kind of, you know, the situation in the vacuum. But there we go, Pasha played it perfectly, took the gamble, and it paid off for his team. Good start. Jacob taking the frag with the AWP. Down goes Barley. Fox has no armor and will be rolling with the USP. So this is an eco from the side. It's keeping around $1,500 to $2,000 in the bank. So far, so good. Jacob getting another frag in. Meanwhile, Reyna's taken down Neo with the CZ. So it's a 4 versus 2 at the moment, and there are weapons to be picked up here. Reyna's picked up an AK. Has made his way onto the B bomb site, but the bomb is kind of stuck. Snax has announced the bomb's position now. So the two T players are currently separated from each other. You can see FaZe trying to rotate, but they're making the right gamble. Range is charging in there, and the man advantage has been lost now for FaZe. VirtusPro moving towards B, got nades here, Molotov going up to upper. Taz can keep an eye on lower while Snax goes for the plant. So great teamwork now between Taz and Snax. Can they hold on though? Jacob still has the AWP, flash, and he's got armor. Fox doesn't have any Kevlar in this situation, so they might want to ideally swap these weapons around, but they can't do it. So they'll make them do what they can. Final 2 frags come in for VirtusPro. That was pretty scary.
I mean, Snax played it very, 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 very smart. I mean, as well did Taz. Just because obviously there are players all over the place. FaZe are rapidly converging onto the B-bomb site, and Snax was like, okay, I'm going to have to try to rotate into middle. And he's managing to like pick up a frag, but then he realizes how the actions that he causes, you know, let's say the frags that he gets, how that impacts the rotation of FaZe, and then perfectly weaves his way back into that B-bomb site. So there's a lot of decisions, a lot of ways that could have gone wrong, but Snax played it really well.
Jacob's been legged, trying to move through mid towards the white box. Early disadvantage for the CT side. Now you see VirtusPro moving through mid. I wonder if that smoke is going to come in towards short again. Fox again over towards B as per usual with the AWP. No smoke on short for the T side. That's going to be leading the charge here with the bomb as well. Gets traded by AV, who gets himself another 1 versus 1, but the AK will prevail. Rain coming in now, but the Molotov will limit what he can do. Snax going back to the repeat. Neither player going down. Pasha playing extremely sneaky. They're never going to check the spot with the smoke there. Never in a million years. I say that as they start spraying through the smoke down. Pasha's going to get a frag anyway, and Kishima's going to go down as well. Unbelievable stuff, leaving Rain alone. Who else? But we'll see if he chooses to go for this.
I think you're right with the smoke, but the funny thing is that the way that the smoke was thrown, it looked like that Pasha threw it himself, like you know.
It looks like
into the
it
corner,
was purposeful,
yeah, it looked like he did that himself, but in reality, actually his teammate threw it, just threw it too deep, and so it made it suspicious. That's actually quite funny because that's what happened there. But yeah, it won't really matter in the grand scheme of things because VirtusPro take the round 6-2 now. So VirtusPro, I mean, they've had some scary situations, but you know, overall they've been playing a pretty solid T half. Definitely, you know, some of these anti-ecos still a little bit scary, but overall on their buy versus buy, they're looking pretty solid. And FaZe are starting to struggle. FaZe back onto the quasi-buy, and we get a fast push here from VirtusPro. This is great because there's this execute that G2 did, this set piece that G2 did on this bomb site with Molotovs, which is so incredibly hard to stop, and it basically won them a game against Astralis in the ESL play. We don't see any such thing. You see actually all the Molotovs still pretty much held on to by these team players. There's almost no players to get into the bomb site. It doesn't matter though, of course, because they got lucky, they didn't run into the stack, and they got straight out onto the bomb site.
Yeah, so FaZe have Kevlar to save here. I think it's probably in this situation worth trying to hold on to that. Of course, a bonus. There's a bit of risk reward with regards to trying to pick up some of these weapons while these players exit. You can see Jacob's actually in quite a strong position. It's really hard to stop a CT from getting at least one frag in that situation. Not taking close left though, but his aim is in the right place at the right time. So they've done good damage actually to the T economy at least, but they're rolling in cash over on the Virtus.Pro side. But there are still 6 rounds to fight for here. So if FaZe can get off to a good start, then maybe those few late frags will help them sooner rather than later. But first they need to get some more rounds on the board. Fox going to be back on the AWP. The rest of the team on M4s.
Yeah, so far it's been a really good half for VirtusPro. Only stands to get potentially better, so there's still quite a few rounds left. But FaZe need to convert on their buy round now. They really must convert something here. And they're playing just Kiyoshima alone aggressively in mid. It's got no support from Vex. They are instead leaving Fox alone in the B side of the map. He is very capable of that. So used to seeing the Fox-Jacob combo. Jacob playing the crates, but I think teams are so used to exactly how FaZe play on this map. Because this used to be one of their best maps. In fact, of course, as previously highlighted by our observer, I don't know if it was caught on stream, 16-0, never forget, indeed, VirtusPro did get 16-0'd by what was Kingwin in Valencia almost a year ago. Damn, that was a long time. That was a long time ago, my goodness.
Oh, I missed Valencia.
Sorry?
I said I missed Valencia. But yeah, I've got a 32 seconds now. And Kiyishima is holding it down. Jacob, so Kiyoshima's playing the position that Jacob used to play, it seems. We'll see if that continues in the later rounds. But either way, they've got a really good advantage at the moment, have the CTs, although those advantages have not paid off for them in previous rounds, but we'll see if it does on this occasion. Again, like Taz is coming in here to even the numbers. Neo's only got 6 HP, but it didn't stop them from winning rounds previous. Moving over towards the A site now is a bomb, while Neo holds an angle in B checkers. So if he manages to get a frag on a rotator here, that could be great. Got Bialy getting spotted, but the bomb hasn't been seen yet. 2 FaZe plays over towards B, and the rest of VirtusPro will get wiped out. So FaZe off to winning ways now in the latter stages of the first half. Again, VirtusPro had lots of money in the bank, so they will have little trouble fielding another buy. But now their money is starting to get a bit ropey. But while their money goes down, their loss bonus will go up, so at least there's that. 7-3 though, still a very strong lead for the VirtusPro side. Fox, I think, realized that a player passed before he could get into position, so he will retreat to something a little bit more passive. Nice angle there, avoids the flashbang and takes Neo down. Avoids the flashbang. So unlucky not to get a headshot there. Nice to finish him off. And now the B bomb site is almost lost, but Jacob coming in there to take the next down. We'll hear a player on the site, but it's not the bomb. The bomb still needs to make it through. That Molotov won't make life any easier.
The bomb's been spotted on B storage too, so that's actually a big information. Big bit of information there for the CTs, because Kiyoshima just setting in checkers. Doesn't matter if he dies. He's delaying them so heavily. All of his teammates are in position now. There's no way that Bialy can get onto the site. His teammates are now being neutralized on the bomb site too, so Bialy in a 1 versus 3. The only thing that's going in his favor is that Jacob and Kiyoshima are very, very low. And he's got some time to play around with. And because he's got enough time, again, it does call questions into the CT's minds. Has he gone A? And you can see the response to that. They rotate the guy to car. So that's kind of the most, or the least committed way to play someone towards A and still have him be able to go fast towards B. But will Bialy be able to pull this one out of the bag? He's got 25 seconds to get the bomb planted now. And he might be able to walk onto the bomb site. It all comes down to the timing with Kiyoshima, who is on headshot right now. And Bialy, he's really got to go. He's losing time very quickly. He's got to just sprint onto the bomb plant now. He's carefully checking his angles. Oh, he's trying to go for a greedy plant as well, instead of just guaranteeing the plant. And we're about to see the implication on the money right now, because if he had a plant, this is a buy. But because there's no plant, there's no buy now. That was a guaranteed plant too. If he just plants, that does a bad plant. the bad plant being a good plant in that in that scenario.
Yeah. Worlds reversed. I like how the AWP was just propped up against the wall there. Double AWPs coming out for the FaZe team. With only 4 rounds on the board out of 11 so far, they won't be happy with the CT start that they've had in the final round. Final map of this best of 3.
James, why would he plant there? He's not playing with any teammates. And he can't leave, and he knows that he can't leave the site.
Maybe it's just muscle memory, you know?
Maybe he's not thinking, James. God damn. I'm just sad for Virtus.Pro, man. They could have a buy right now. But to be honest, these pistols have been wreaking havoc so far in this series. Let us see if Virtus.Pro can have something go their way with these pistols. For 2 frags for them. Bomb's still not planted. Rain's still in a dangerous position. And finally gets eliminated by Pasha, but he's alone. 1 versus 2. Can he find an AWP? Yes, he can. He's got an AWP now. Oh my goodness, that angle is very dangerous. Pasha somehow manages to traverse his way to safety, relative safety, as he gets pushed by these players. But smartly, Pasha realizes he doesn't have to commit himself to the site or to the plant just yet, because he's got time. And these CTs all over the place. He tags. The Tech 9 comes out. Can he make it happen with the Tech 9? He cannot in the end. Hiroshima will finish him off. But good effort nonetheless, I suppose.
Good damage.
Yeah. They will force an eco if they win this.
Three more rounds to fight for as well. So again, those pressures to the economy can tell a story a bit later on. But there are still double AWPs on the CT side here, so we'll see if they can be more effective and survive with more players. Should they survive at all in this round? The nade flies over to white box. There is a player standing on top, but 10 damage is all that's done. I think there was a second nade actually that flew in, and I've brought another 9 damage. And the nades can have a lot of variance. And sometimes those nades can do 40 damage. So there we go. So Snacks has been boosted up. Lots of harassment from AKs across the map. And again, it seems Taz lining up to throw that Molotov into the vents. And again, it's been quite the story. Like back in the day, you would have Snacks who was boosted up. He would be standing over towards B to spray anybody down who was coming out of the vent. But this time he's just for fake. And not really working out for Virtus.Pro at the moment. 4 versus 2 CTs per site. Yeah, I mean, that's seems it has been a change in the meta in the last few months, is that people just throw the Molotov to suggest a B play. But there's nobody there, because if you have somebody there to force a CT out, and they get the spray down on. All that said, Jacob's normally the man in the vent who is very good at avoiding being shot as he exits. Now he is at the back of the site, playing a very unexpected angle. Take Pasha down, took Snacks down, leaving Pasha alone versus 3. He should at least get a bomb plant for his team, going for the bad plant.
Which is the good plan in this situation.
Indeed it is.
Which Bialy should have done. Pasha's learned from Bialy's mistakes, or maybe just Pasha's didn't make that mistake. Or consider it. Pasha against 2 players now, get another CT frag. Oh, Pasha! That is fantastic. There's still 1 player to find, and Pasha's going to get it done.
Wow.
Somehow he gets a quad kill out of this. I don't believe it. I had Virtus.Pro in my mind written off for this round, but Pasha doing what he did on Cobblestone, and that is taking no prisoners, and he's turning up right now.
That was sick.
Super sick.
That was glorious.
I just wish we would see more of this Pasha. Just more of this Pasha more of the time. My goodness, Rain. He is going to be moving through the smoke in T warehouse there. Oh, there you go. Pasha, he has the 2nd sense, the 6th sense, all the senses, the 9th sense. Every single sense. And now it's going to be Virtus.Pro pushing into the A-bomb side. JChem is going to foil Taz's attempt to control the door, but his teammates now know about that. And it should be hard to use that position from door now, if unless everyone dies, leaving Bialy in a 1 versus 3. Now he can get out the door, but it won't even be an issue. Fox will pick up the kill. What a weird round there. FaZe, again, winning these rounds with just pistols. This keeps happening to Virtus.Pro. Cobblestone looks so good. Mirage was a mess of failed anti-ecos and anti-force buys. Cash is proving similar for Virtus.Pro.
So Virtus.Pro with a scout. And that's about it. They've gone for armor and some pistols. but what can they do with it? They've got a few players close to A main actually, but the flash is coming into the CTs, and through the flames and smoke, AZ won't spot Taz, but he will be traded by Rain. So FaZe continue to hold both the bomb sites. They're playing passive towards B, looking to retake with numbers, it seems. Worst case scenario. Snax has made his way into the short position, looking to get some 1Ds. But again, Fox to get a headshot there, and there's no helmet on Snax. So he will get taken down. 3 versus 2 now. Pasha coming to collect a bomb, and he will join forces with Neo. Neo will go for the sniper since he is heavily tagged. And Pasha's been doing great with the rifles as well. So just under a minute on the clock here. And they're starting to move through mid. I didn't see if the vent was popped or not, but here we go. The Shadow will expose Neo's position. As he goes for the shoulder peek, he'll get taken down by Rain, leaving Pasha alone. Delayed peek from him, but Rain was patient. Rain found, Rain punished. Rain cleaned up the map. Rain is top fragging with Jacob on the CT side, but Pasha is up there with 18. Top fragging on the entire server. All the MVPs for Pasha.
Well, he definitely deserves them after that awesome quad kill round. That was just so unexpected because the CTs look like they can trade all day there. But that position on the bomb site, that's one of the reasons why it can be so exciting, and it's one of the reasons why maps like this can be really good for a team like FaZe, because there's a lot of spots like that on this map where you can just guarantee 1 versus 1s, even if you don't have much time to react, like Pasha didn't have much time to react. You can get those 1v1s, and it's very hard for the other team to deny it on the T side. And if you're as skilled as the FaZe players are, if there's a map where you can get lots of 1v1s like this, that's good for you. That is very good for you. And I think historically that's been one of the reasons why this has been a much better map for FaZe or G2 or Kingbin or whatever they've been known as to claim victories on in the past. So we shall see now if Virtus.Pro can take it over the line. Definitely the favored team in this matchup. FaZe on a string of bad results online. Their LAN play has also been suffering. Virtus.Pro have been on the up. They're still in the slump perhaps, but they're on the up, I would say.
Ooh, nice pick there by Jacob, and he finishes it off onto Taz. Just a one tap there from Pasha. He is on point today. There's another one from Pasha, leaving only 2 Ts remaining. Pasha coming in, he's wrecking these fools. There are 2 CTs left now. So it's definitely doable for Kiyoshima. Neo has so many rounds where he's had less than 10 HP. This is another one of them, but Kiyoshima looks away just before he can see Neo's face, waiting for more bullets to be received. So the vent's open, which gives Kiyoshima options. And it seems he will take that option, or look at it at least. The timing is crazy. Just looked away when Neo was going to face checkers, just looks away when Neo's going to face connector. And move into B, Kiyoshima does. And both CTs are actually out of position here, but how long will it take Kiyoshima to realize it?
Yeah, it's an interesting situation. Made doable by Pasha. Kiyoshima in a 1 versus X realizes he also has to plant in the bow plant, which is a good plant in this situation.
You love saying that, don't you, you geek?
Well, now I do because of that round from Bioli, but Kiyoshima turning up for the first frag, and Neo is going to shut him down for the second. And that is the save there for Virtus.Pro, so they will get to start on good economy. But one thing that they have struggled with is playing against Ecos. Will it be true on this round as well? I hope for their case, no. And for our case, and Yanko's heart rate, no.
Pasha's back, Dan.
But,
It appears that Pasha is back.
Back in what sense?
Back fragging the hell out of people.
That's good. It's good to see.
Causing serious problems. 21 frags now for Pasha with just over half the map done. That is pretty good for Virtus.Pro, who now enjoy a 2-round lead and a P90 onto Taz. The P90, the big gun of glory. But Taz, I don't know if he's in a position to engage the players looking over towards the B bomb site. So that's a nice aggressive smoke. And we spoke about this. This is a map where you can take aggressive hold. This is one of the rarer ones, actually. A smoke like this over towards the B bomb site. You can see the T's trying to flash over it. Oh, look at that. That's unbelievable from Snack. Despite the frag coming in there, that strat is nuts. That is brilliant. The bomb's being picked up by Kiyoshima. 3 plays left onto Virtus.Pro. Importantly, the T90 is still in play, but I love that. I love that. They take control of toxic area with the first smoke, then put another smoke down to T-spawn to split the defense, and then flash a player through it. That is awesome.
All right. Interesting stuff right now.
That's brilliant. I love that.
You're a nerd.
I'm very happy, Dan. I'm very happy right
Shut up,
now.
you nerd.
This makes me happy, like candles make you happy, Dan.
They would make your girlfriend happy if only you would try doing it.
She needs to learn to appreciate this as well.
Well, it looks like Jacob's going to be appreciating a double on the entry, and that's going to be a pretty shut down round for Virtus.Pro. There's nothing much they can do. I mean, to be honest, if you just walk into a bomb site and shoot 2 people in the face, that's
a wrap.
What can you
Fair
do?
enough. Just GG.
That's that.
GG out the
No
server.
analysis required.
Yeah. I'm still marveling at the little strat there played by Virtus.Pro, because we said that, you know, this is a map.
I'm going to buy you a candle, James. So you own a candle.
Please don't buy me a candle.
Why not?
Because I don't want a candle.
The thing is that the viewers obviously probably think that we're insane, just generally. But there is context for this discussion. We went into this at length in the North American broadcast last night. And so it might be a bit confusing for some of the European viewers who don't know why we're talking about candles.
Are you ready for this, Dan?
No.
We already wax lyrical, Dan. More wax is surplus to requirements. So please keep a candle. I apologize. I know someone at home is very upset with what I just said. So I apologize to you. But I don't mean it. I love it. Love it, I do. Virtus.Pro still 2 rounds ahead of the VP side, who are going to go for the buy. It is they have 2 smokes on cash. That's when you know things are not going your way at the moment. It may require more good individual plays from Pasha, and again, we're seeing some aggression from Virtus.Pro towards B. This time in a different fashion, looking over the glass.
Whoa. Did he tag Bialy down to 46, that wallbang?
Perhaps he did, Dan.
Was Bialy already weak? I'm not sure, but that was kind of scary. It's pretty cool, some of the edges you can get on the wallbangs on this map, especially Squeaky Door as well. Ooh, speaking of wallbangs, Taz, he can't even peek there, and he gets smashed in the face. That's got to feel bad.
Ouch.
That's got to feel bad.
That is not nice.
Feels bad.
Well, Virtus.Pro with 5 players alive are rotating people backwards and forwards between mid. Snax gets the frag, gets out of the vent for free as the Molotov comes in. You can see Rain is holding a different position altogether, and it will pay off. Snax actually looking for the information towards B, and it will cost him his life.
I mean, that's a sick off angle from Rain, to be honest. That's a really nice one. I mean, again, not much you can do against that. I mean, you can try, obviously you could maybe try to predict it, but the reason it's an off angle is because it's a very unpredictable angle. That's the entire point. It's in other places. But this is where things could get better for Virtus.Pro. Neo obviously in a good position here to just shut down the round, and indeed he will do so, taking those 1v1s with these boxes on the site. And, you know, of course, everyone will remember in the match G2, or rather it would have been Kingwin, when Scream had joined them against Virtus.Pro. We had that remarkable 1v4, I think, with the M4A1S, I think it was. Just the fact that you can just pop in from the right side, left side, left side, and because the boxes are so wide, it's very hard to trade that player out of that CT without the additional support of grenades. Anyway, 11-8 is the score, and FaZe don't have much in the way of utility. And the aggressive play comes in from Virtus.Pro. It's going to go south for them, though, as DTs can now play a one-man advantage.
Indeed, they can enjoy it. They can enjoy it. They can bask in the glory of it. And AZ only had a Tech 9 as well, so he's picked up an M4 for Pro. Let's see, a bit more harassment coming in from AZ now with that free weapon of his. And Bialy will need to be careful because Fox's position could punish him if he goes for some aggression towards main, and it seems he's going to do that, getting flashed in for the second time. But I don't know if it has been realized by the T's, because Jacob is looking at the boost at the time. He's going to get the frag regardless, leaving the A site clear. And I think Pasha and Co were maybe going for the safe. Pasha turned around, but it was too late. FaZe, Rain, shot him in the face. leaving Snacky and Neo alone. And they get finished off as well. It's really weird because most of the time you use the in-game team, so put your team name there, but FaZe have put it in all their names. So I keep saying FaZe instead of the person's name because of that, Dan.
Learn to cast, James. Learn to cast.
I shall do that, Dan, and then I'll come back to you.
Because there's some North American teams that are doing that as well last night, I noticed. Who was it? And then there's SK, and then don't get me started on SK.
SK, it's time to learn our real names because our nicknames don't fit on the screen. I like what they try to do though, but it kind of doesn't work.
It's just frankly annoying.
It doesn't show the entire name, so yeah. Nice try though. Maybe Valve can update the game so like their name comes up underneath their nickname on this little grey box.
Oh yeah, yeah, that could be cool. From Majors or something, they could introduce that. It's already cool what Valve have done on the Majors with adding all the racings. But you can see at least with FaZe, they have the logo on the side, and it has the logo and then their name underneath.
Yeah, apart from Kishima's.
Yeah,
this one's just blank.
Because the thing is though, you could do that in Photoshop yourself.
You could do that in Photoshop yourself, yeah. I'm glad we established this fact.
Yeah, because it's just like a black font underneath the logo. That's pretty simplistic. I've got Photoshop skills that can cover you, James. I can cover you there.
You've got skills there.
I do.
One thing Valve haven't done is things like casters yet. I feel like we should be able to have them in our inventories in the game.
Oh right.
I don't see why not.
Well, is it just us that gets them?
I think the players might get them as well.
Snacks. What is
Snacks
this?
is just all about the knives today. All about the sharp objects, the Ginsu knives. You know, Ginsu knives are actually American dash.
I don't know what
they have.
What is a Ginsu knife?
It's just a knife. It's just a brand of knife.
Just a knife.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a type of just a brand.
I think it was like an infomercial knife. Like, oh, these are crazy Japanese knives. They're super sharp and all this kind of stuff because they've got swords over there. But it's American.
Because they got swords over there.
But it's an American brand, Dan. It's an American brand. Like Super Dry is an English brand, but it has all Japanese stuff on it.
Yeah. That's. Is it British?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
The more you know.
That is ridiculous. There's all these weird facts like plastic money, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Why would you need to know that?
Why? Well, I don't know why I would need to know that.
I guess next time I'm burning £5 notes, James.
I like knowing.
I'll have to avoid the fumes.
Isn't that illegal, Dan?
Is it illegal?
Well, you can't.
I should think that it should be
you
illegal.
can't,
yeah.
like with coins.
He's gonna
pound coins.
that.
You can't screw up the queen's face. I forget the actual terminology for it, but I'll come back to you on that. There is a buy coming out. We are down to 11 or up to 11-11 now between these two teams. Another map where we're not really sure which way it's going to go, Dan. We've got double AWPs on the CT side with one for Fox as well. AWPs for days, 30% AWPs. Because there are 10 players, Dan. 3 of which have AWPs. That's 30%. Thank you very much. I'm out.
So we're gonna have sandwiches with Dan. Do we get arithmetic with James? Ooh, this is gonna be good. Or for Pasha, it could also be bad.
I just want to see wallbangs.
Is it gonna be good or is it gonna be bad?
It's gonna be good or bad.
This is going to also be absolutely nothing. This is just going to be anticlimactic in reality. In reality, we're all going to leave disappointed, and we realise, James, we could all have spent our time in other ways that would be more productive, like crochet.
What?
Could have got some good crochet done there.
I don't know what that is.
You know what crochet is?
I'm not sure.
It's a type of knitting with little sticks with hooks on them.
Oh, forgive me for not being familiar.
I don't know what crochet is.
With your obscure type of knitting, Dan.
You heathen.
I did sewing. I did cross-stitch sewing, but knitting was one yarn beyond me, Dan.
Oh my god. We'll come back to this. Bialy has the locker's position. This is a nice off angle. It is a very common one, very expected, as you can see, but still, Bialy does get the first kill, and it's going to be a 4 versus 3. So Pasha's got all the time in the world to know that there are players coming from A main, and here he goes. There is frag number 1. Pasha has been beast, and that's great to see. It's nice to see, and that's a beautiful pop flash there coming in from Pasha. Cannot connect the no-scope, though. Up top. but Neo comes in for support. Oh, yes! Neo, what a shot there. Just barely able to get Rain in time. Rain was so close, a slither away from escaping the clutches of Neo and his AWP. But instead, Neo will stand tall with Pasha and they'll pick up the round. So well done to Virtus.Pro. And FaZe did a lot of damage there. So, they're doing a really good job in getting into these bomb sites. FaZe are generally doing a great job in just getting the frags. You can again, look to Rain. I think Rain's, obviously, he's top fragging at the moment. But Rain is just such a savage. He's definitely the Bond, the biggest or greatest candidate for a Bond villain. If we're going to get all the players, and we're going to cast a Bond villain, it would be Rain. Would it not, James?
He's
cunning, methodical, ruthless.
Kind of looks like Lashifra. Oh, I like the attempt there.
That was amazing.
I like the attempt. Snax is having fun today. He's enjoying himself, Dan. He is enjoying himself. He's having fun.
Is he?
Kiyashima has he's knifed 2 people, almost knifed a third. Now he's run boosting off the roller shutter onto short. He's having fun, Dan.
He's experiencing freedom.
He's indeed. He is like a dolphin in the sea.
Okay, I don't know if you know about dolphins, but let's not get into that. I'll tell you later. I'm going to crush your innocent dreams of what a dolphin actually is, James.
Okay. You told me really weird things about animals before.
Yeah.
Which
this is basically the worst thing imaginable, to be honest. The greatest crimes. They're the greatest criminals of the oceans, James. But anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
I don't think I want to know, but I have no choice anymore.
Cute little pop flash in there from AZ. It will amount to nothing though. But they do get the smoke down, which denies information here for the CT. So VirtusPro, without any info at all, Neo's got to hit these shots. Oh, he's going to get faced by 2 players from the vent area, and that's going to be problematic. He does get away though, he survives, he's got teammates to help him, but there's a guy who's run headshot, and Neo is going to get shut down. It's Fox now to get the plant in, and it's the good plant, because he's got teammates who are far away. And Fox now. Ah, yes, again, these shots are so on point from Fox, from Pasha. They're able to just get these flicks, and it's really good to see, and it makes me happy. I'm happy.
11 to 11, 12 to 12.
Which way is this going to go?
Yeah, well, I mean, the money is in favor of FaZe now, and Virtus.Pro has been broken, so we got problems.
And this would be, for FaZe to win this best 3, would be fantastic for them to start this way in the ECS, because they're definitely one of the teams that I would say is on the bottom rungs of the ladder at the moment, because of their results just have not been good, and they've got Kiyashima in there now. VirtusPro, I would say this is not really a matchup that if they want to do well in this league, they cannot really afford to lose to FaZe, I would say, because there's so many strong opponents.
Yeah, tomorrow we will have FaZe versus Envy, if I'm not mistaken, and we had a 700k followers giveaway during our last season, but nobody who won claimed anything, Dan, which is amazing. So we're going to do
subs, I believe.
Yeah, so we're going to do that tomorrow.
On subs.
We're going to do that tomorrow during FaZe versus Envy to give you an idea of what is going to be given away. For subscribers, it will be a Glock fade and a StatTrak Falchion knife fade.
And for Dan,
there'll be an open
what's
giveaway
for Dan, James?
which includes non-subscribers for a Karambit Rust coat.
What's for Dan, James?
I don't know. I'll see what's in the bin, I suppose.
Okay, great. I love it. love the bin.
I love the bin.
I don't know where to go with that.
So yeah, we've got some giveaways coming your way, guys, and that's coming tomorrow during FaZe versus Envy.
Reminds me of the. Is it Sesame Street? Is it Groucho who's in the bin?
Groucho, yeah.
Groucho's in the bin.
Yeah.
He also loves the bin.
Yeah.
I'm not as grouchy as him though.
He's always in the bin, Dan.
He is always in the bin. He must get a lot done in the bin.
This is really tricky for VirtusPro, because their money is still terrible. They can't really buy. But FaZe are on 13, which means FaZe will probably make it to 14. Gets a lot done in the bin. That's the most ridiculous thing I have heard.
That's some good spray control there from Kiyashima. Do you see that? All the bullets are in one place, James.
I did see that.
Which means that he is controlling his spray.
Or he's standing very close to the door.
Or that as well. Oh, yes. Come on. This time. One time. Oh, he just spotted. But look at the air control Snack's putting in work there, but he can't quite connect the long-range 250 shot. He was deserving. But in life, James, it is not about who is deserving. Deserving things means nothing, James. It means nothing. And this is nice from FaZe, able to, in the passive stages of their anti-eco round, they get to pick up some krills because, again, you know, this is the thing, right, in these anti-ecos. For the CTs, the options are get aggressive or wait. If you get aggressive and they are playing passively, then you get wrecked because the entire point of them playing passively is for them to anticipate all the ways that you can play aggressively, and they play at ranges with the rifles and they cannot win those battles. And then, so if you say that, okay, well, I know that they're going to be playing passively, so we can't possibly push, we just can't get anything done. What do? Well, okay, we wait, so we either stack or do a small aggression, or, you know, what do we do? It's just, it should be very difficult. And as you can see in that round, the aggression did not pan out for Virtus.Pro. And had they waited, I feel confident FaZe would have crushed them as well. And FaZe are coming into their own at the moment in these last stages of this last half in this best of 3. They're looking good for the win here, but there's double AWP in play, Pasha and Neo. Jays, what's going to happen? Are they going to get, Virtus.Pro going to have a resurgence? Is there redemption?
There's always a chance with VP. Pasha gets taken down completely blind though. That's 2 of the 3 AWPs taken down. 2 of the 3 AWPs, 2 of the 3 players taken down. It's still an AWP in play onto Neo, but 2 versus 5. They have their loss bonus, so they could try and save. But Snacks is moving towards the car rather than away, with Neo covering the angle. So what are they going for here? I don't know.
I think this is just a spot where Snacks is thinking, okay, if I can get 2 fast frags here, if something pans out in that way, then we can go for this. But obviously now Neo's just got to stay alive and safe. And the thing in this round is that Virtus.Pro were insanely out of position. Did you notice how out of position they all were? Like Pasha, for example, it looked like he kind of wanted to push A main, but then realized, oh crap, everyone's rushing A main. I can't possibly do that. And then he's just completely out of position, just instantly killed. And I think the same thing happened to one of his teammates who was around the toxic barrel position towards highway, top of highway. So that round, FaZe just had the perfect pace to catch Virtus.Pro with their trousers and perhaps their underwear, everything around their ankles, James.
Okay.
They were caught unawares.
It's a lot of detail there, but
yeah.
Okay. Maybe they were on the toilet then.
So now they have to play with scouts, 5-7s, and of course the prognosis is grim. What is your prognosis?
Life is not looking
Dr. James.
Spectacular for Virtus.Pro at present. Both teams have lost the man at the moment. They've got double scout, Dan. I like scouts, but not when you're up against an AWP and also sniper. That's maybe not the time.
Well, it's going to be a bit of formality then. Perhaps if FaZe are able to just get themselves together now, group up, get themselves towards a bomb. That noise was the arrival of Yanko. And it does appear that FaZe have begun to converge now. And that is, of course, very important in this position. Tagging from Neo, so you can't count Virtus.Pro out just yet. More tags could spell trouble for FaZe, but they will get the kills eventually. And now Virtus.Pro have to go for this retake. Scout and a 5-7. I don't like their chances.
It doesn't look great. Pash is alone. He needs to... Never mind, he's dead, Dan. And the game has been finished in...